I arrived at the tire warehouse about 5:30 a.m. and was loaded and headed out of the door by 6:30. And it looks like today I'm gonna be dropping at a Lincoln/Ford dealership. And we ready for a signature. Crazy thing is Curri has their own app and GPS system that they're running as well. So not only am I responding to the tire warehouse's app and GPS system, but simultaneously I'm also having to update Curri's app. So here I hit arrive, and pretty much it'll show me arrive at the particular location. And the same case scenario, I have to add the recipient. The photo feature isn't working, which helps so I don't have to do it. But yeah, I'm simultaneously arriving and departing myself under two apps right now. I also got this fancy little printer to provide the customers with receipts if they're using a credit card or writing a check. Fun. And the way the guys stage the tires, my first stop should be right here at the front on top. And they kind of stage them in order. But we all know that's not gonna be perfect. So sometimes you gotta do a little digging. But when I ran yesterday, everything seemed to be pretty much where it should be, give or take somewhat. So then I look at the manifest and it tells me the tire that I'm looking for is a 215/55 R16 XL and it's 4 units. So then I just dig through and look for that tire size, and an Avid Ascend GT, that's the brand. 215/55 R16, and that's an Avid Ascend GT, Yokohama. So now I just locate 4 of these. That's 3. It's always something. So I just had to contact the lady in charge because the guys that loaded the truck first stop out, I'm supposed to have 4 units and I got 3. So immediately I took a picture of my paperwork and contacted the lady in charge, and she told me to just leave the 3 and schedule a redelivery for a 4th, which, man, I'm like a temp. I don't know how to do all of that. I'm gonna try to look through the phone and, she kind of tried to guide me through it. But the point I'm making is, you see how quick some come up missing, things start going wrong. 7:30 a.m. Damn cleaning guy in there complaining about 4 tires coming too early, and that he's been threatened in the particular warehouse that he's gonna drop them because they don't want to stop mopping the floors to take 4 tires before 7:30 a.m. I don't get it. It's just always something. Most people complaining about the freight being too late. This guy complaining about the freight being too damn early. So my next stop is in Sherman, Illinois. And it's 24 miles away, a total of 22 minutes. Hey, what you eating over there? Just finished a stop in Sherman, Illinois, and it was like another 12 miles over here to Springfield. And my first stop is similar to yesterday here. I'm going to the Sam's Club initially, and then I also have at least one Walmart here in Springfield as well. I'll probably be here at least 2 hours because from what I'm looking at, it seems like I have close to 10 drops here, which makes it a lot more simple because I'm just stop and go here in town as opposed to having to get back on the interstate and go somewhere else like Decatur, which I do have a few stops in later in the route. Already staged my tires at my last drop in Sherman, so everything is set right at the door and ready to go. And like I said, I dropped here yesterday, so I should be in and out pretty quickly. I just finished up here at Sam's Club, and what I'm doing is I'm developing my system with these tire deliveries is as I finish one stop, I stage the next. So when I get to the next facility, I'm not fiddling and faddling around looking for different tires. So once I complete one delivery at that same stop, I stage the next, which saves me a whole bunch of time upon my arrival, like I said, at the next facility drop-off. Next, I'm headed over to Discount Tire, where I'll be dropping everything you see here in front of me. And this is what I have left. And as you guys can see, that Discount Tire is exactly 3 minutes away. Ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived.
Stop there. Stop there. Right here. All four.
So I got the signature and the photo. So here I'll just hit OK. And then depart. And same here. Put his name in there. Tap complete without exception. And it'll take me to my next stop. And as you guys can see, my next stop is gonna be Walmart Auto Care Center. And it's exactly 5 minutes away. As I said, the bulk of my stops are in Springfield and Decatur. So I'm gonna head over there now. That's what they do when they try to get you to hit them. They try to drive out in front of you and make you hit them so that way they can get paid. Not today. So what I've done here is went ahead and staged my next 3 stops. That way I don't have to look for anything. I'm gonna just jump in, pull out, invoice, and go. And then this is pretty much now what I got left. So it's getting slimmer. Definitely bringing it down. So my next stop is gonna be 6 minutes away. So I'm at my 6th stop of 19. Of course, they upped the ante today. And I'm dropping these 4 tires that you see before me here. And then I'll be moving on to my 7th stop. It's gonna be Landmark, Chrysler, and Jeep. That's gonna be a total of 11 minutes away. My 7th stop is this Jeep Chrysler that I dropped at yesterday. So this one should be pretty quick. I tell y'all one thing about pushing these tires, it's gonna make sure you sleep sound at night. It's definitely physically challenging. Right now, I just staged my next 4 stops. And once I complete these, I'll have nothing left but Decatur, and then a couple stops in Clinton, Illinois. And I'll be done for the day. But like I said, take that into account when you're choosing what rate to drive for when you're doing runs like these. These are physically challenging. And my next stop is gonna be 18 minutes away. And I don't know if I'm saying this right, but it's Laomi, Illinois. They got me going over there and then doubling right back to Springfield with at least another 2 drops. Then I head over to Decatur, Illinois. So for whatever reason, they got me going back to Springfield, Illinois. I have 2 stops there, and then I'm gonna head over to Decatur, at which time I have a series of stops there, and then 2 stops finishing up in Clinton, Illinois. And then I'll be headed back to the warehouse. So for the most part, they route these trips pretty close knit. I don't know why I left Springfield to go back, but whatever's clever, I'm being paid on a 250-mile scale regardless. So as long as I'm not going over that or 8 hours, it don't really matter. So I have a drop off here at the Walmart back in Springfield. I run over to the Firestone here as well. And then I'll proceed over to Decatur, Illinois, where I'll be also dropping a couple tires. So as you guys can see, I got 3 units. So I just go ahead and tap on that. Change the number to 1. Back. Change this number to 2, which is telling them how many I drop. You hit OK. Finalize. Take a photo. And then you get their name, signature. Then you move on to your next stop. Simple. Then on my phone, in the Curri app, you simply hit arrive, and it'll pick up your location and tell them each stop that you went to. And then they just want a recipient's name, and once again, you move on to your next stop. They stage right here, so pull them out. Hey, how's it going? I got 6 tires for you, I believe. Thanks, man. Have a good one. Appreciate it. And so once they sign, you just hit OK. And that's it. And so now I'm headed over to the Firestone. Moving right along. And I'm 43 minutes from Decatur, so we're gonna head over there now. So I'm dropping this one tire here at Best One in Decatur, Illinois. Hey, how you doing? I got a tire for you. I got a tire for you. They said you would be able to sign for. And just tap on each field first, last name, and a signature. And then this invoice will be for you guys. Tap on the signature, field, and just scribble. All right, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Have a good one. So now I got one more stop at the Walmart here in Decatur. And then from there, and I'm just gonna go through these with you guys to kind of give you guys an idea of where else I'm going. After that, I'm gonna head over to the Lincoln Mercury here in Decatur as well. Then they have me going to a Bell Tire, which is here also in Decatur. Then I have a Palmer Tire, Walmart Auto Care, Sam's Club, at which time I'll finish up 2 stops in Clinton, Illinois. Yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a rundown because I ain't gonna just keep stopping and recording. I'm getting tired, it's getting hot, and ain't nobody gonna watch all of this shit but Great Polo. Look, Hector almost hit his. So I'm 12 minutes, 5.8 miles from the Decatur Walmart. If I'm counting correctly, I got a total of 8 stops here in Decatur, including the one I just completed. So what I've done here is staged out my next 6 stops here in Decatur from front to back. I'm currently at the Walmart, about to head over to the Lincoln Mercury dealer. And then I have 5 remaining stops in Decatur after that, at which time I'll finish up 2 stops in Clinton. And I'm just dropping off the equipment at the tire warehouse, and they upped the ante on me today. I had almost twice as many stops, twice as many tires. And I already talked to Curri and told them they're gonna have to put a little more sauce on it. They giving me 800 a day, but I texted them and let them know the same thing I just said. It was twice as many stops, twice as many tires. Y'all gotta do something, at least an extra huncho. So I'm about to head home. I'm beat. As you can see, the last 4 or 5 stops, I didn't even record. I planned to at least get a shot of the truck as I was finishing up the last few tires, but it's hard to record and get the job done at the same time. So I'm about to head home, get some rest. I'm not running any Amazon tonight at all. And I plan to be back at it tomorrow morning, 5:30 a.m. And just as a side note, the way the lady's talking, she was like prepping me on some of their procedures. And I'm like, I got 2 more days. And she was just like, well, in the future, such and such and such. And I'm like, I guess that's a good sign, but I'm like, man, I'm here 2 more days. There's certain things that I may not even need to know about, as long as I'm getting the job done effectively. But maybe they got plans for your boy, who knows? You guys stay safe out there, take it easy, and have a good one. Appreciate you.